Hello everyone in YouTube land, Nintendo Fanboy 07 back here as always. Alright, my reaction, my recap to the Switch 2 Direct. I said on my community tab that it was a bit of a mixed bag, but as I'm thinking about it now, it's not as much as before, but it's still kind of iffy. It wasn't terrible at all. Like, it wasn't terrible, but I don't want to make this. Gotta be careful of the time here, but there's a few things I gotta address before I talk about the announcements and what I liked and all the other stuff. Just, you know, the usual recap stuff, right? Okay. People are not liking the price. Not of the system itself, maybe some people aren't. It's $450 for the regular Switch 2. Well, they're both regular Switch. $450 for the non-bundle, and the bundle with Mario Kart World is $500. $499.99. That is still a lot, even for a bundle, but I don't know. Not as much as, I guess, other systems. I mean, it's not much more than other systems, I guess. I don't know. Other systems do bundles, and they're around $500-$600, $400 or $500 maybe. 400 plus to 500, I don't know. A lot of people are really mad at the game prices more and the upgrade packs that you get and whatnot. I'm kind of just skimming through the Direct here because they didn't do timestamps, so I have to skim through it. The first thing they started off with was Mario Kart World, which looks amazing, but yeah, the prices is what people are iffy about. I was a little iffy about with the upgrade packs, but that's pretty much DLC. A lot of games have that. Here's a game. Guess what? We're going to make more content. If you already own the game, guess what? The upgrade to that is only $9.99, maybe $15 at the most. That's what they said, around like 10 to 15 or whatever like that for the upgrade. For like Kirby or Breath of the Wild. I don't know, Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom. But yeah, Kirby Forgotten Kingdom. That's what. So that's pretty cool. Only some games, I guess, have the upgrade pack. Not everything does, but there's also a Metroid Prime 4 Nintendo Switch 2 edition, which I expected that. I knew it was gonna be. We all knew it was gonna be on Switch 2. I mean, they just had a Direct just a couple days ago before the Switch 2 one, and we knew it was gonna come to Switch 2. We just didn't know if it was like this version and then this version, like Breath of the Wild on Wii U and Switch and Twilight Princess on GameCube, and it's the same game. There's a Switch 2. I mean, it's gonna look more smoother, and the frame rate and all that stuff, just like with all the games, just like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and even Kirby, obviously. But yeah, the first thing they started off with was Mario Kart World, which looks amazing, by the way. It almost gives me I guess Mario Kart 8 did it a little bit, but this one is really giving me the arcade feel, the GP, the arcade. It's really like, especially the camera. They announced a camera. Obviously, there's no built-in camera with the Switch, which I guess that would up the price. I'm not sure. I don't know. Depends on how the quality of the camera. I don't know. They had other cameras in their handhelds like 3DS and DSi, and obviously had a Game Boy camera back in the day. But yeah, this is just kind of just building off from that. It's just kind of, yeah, here's an external camera. You don't have to, it's not needed. They don't even say the price for the freaking camera. I don't even see the price, but anyways, it's not a big deal. But yeah, Mario Kart World is definitely giving me that vibe of the arcade game. And it's an open world type Mario Kart game. Like, it's not Mario Kart World. It's not Mario Kart 9. It's not whatever. Oh yeah, here's just a Mario Kart with new tracks and, you know, more characters. I've seen a pic, or I've seen listings of the characters so far, the roster. I don't know if that was true, but it's pretty big. I mean, it's out there, so. Yeah, you can free roam. You can free roam anywhere. In the last couple of years, every game's been kind of open world, I guess, right? they did a whole segment, or not, like a little thing with people playing with the chat and the voice chat. That's another thing. Like obviously, everyone was wondering about the C button. What was that about? The chat. I'm not gonna use that. I'm not gonna use the camera. I don't think I'm gonna buy the camera. And accessories are nice, but do you need it? Is it another? You know what I mean? Like I'm definitely getting the Pro Controller. That's for sure. But I'm just kind of skimming through this here. They have voice chat with other games like Animal Crossing and I think even Breath of the Wild, Pikmin. I'm not sure, but yeah, Pikmin 4. I don't know. Oh yeah, then they announced Mario Party Jamboree, Mario Jamboree TV. Have that. They have voice chat with classic games as well. You know, on the Switch Online, all the classic games that you can play that are available on the Switch Online. Now, this is something that needs to be talked about. Is that the display on the Switch 2 is 1080p, which I called that. I knew that was going to be that, and then it outputs on the dock on your TV at 4K. So that was, I already kind of knew that. I was like, okay, yeah, 1080p. The last one was 720p. If it was both 4K display on the Switch and then 4K on TV, it would up in price. Same with the built-in camera and what else? But yeah, all that stuff would have probably whatever. The screen is 7.9 inches. So I'm seeing here, I kind of just happened to stopped on that. One second. Parental controls, you're going to have to do parental controls with the Switch camera, so, and all that stuff, and voice chat, you're going to have to, that's up to you if you're watching this and you're a parent, okay, do that. Vivid LCD screen. I'm just kind of going through this here. God damn it, Nintendo. No timestamps. Pisses me the frick off. Longer battery life. I guess like 6.5 hours of battery life, which is really cool. Yeah, Mario Kart Jamboree. Don't mean to. Oh yeah, Kirby. Yeah, for Kirby. We got a new look of Metroid Prime 4, like we did back in the just the Direct a couple days ago, because they had a Direct obviously before the Switch 2 Direct. Looks just beautiful. Looks really good. I cannot wait for Metroid Prime 4. They're playing it on the Treehouse. Obviously, I'm recording this before, after the day one of the Treehouse. So I saw that. It just looks amazing. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond looks awesome. Especially on the Switch 2. So, I'm gonna. There's also this weird game where you're like, I don't remember what the fuck it's called. Like you're like robots or people in like wheelchairs and you're playing basketball. Like that's a fucking weird out of the blue game. That's nothing like a new IP like ARMS or Splatoon. Like those are like wacky. Those are like awesome wacky game, like especially Splatoon. ARMS I didn't really get into. I remember I played the demo and it was also free on the Switch and I just didn't get into it. Splatoon I love so much. But this new game is like so weird. And Elden Ring is coming to the Switch too. Big announcement for me. I don't know if you guys care. I mean, a lot of people do probably care. The developers of Hitman. I think the recent Hitman game is coming into Switch, but the developers of Hitman are making the new James Bond game, which was announced back in 2020. I don't know if people remember. I forgot about that. I didn't know when it was announced. I thought it was before like 2017, 2018, but it was 5 years ago. So yeah, a new Project 007 it's called. It's probably going to be third person, just like Hitman. So yeah, a new James Bond game, which has been in the making for a while. No gameplay. They're just like, yeah, here it is. It's the same trailer from 2020. I found the trailer. I was like, that's literally the same trailer as the one from 2020 when they first announced it. I think it was during Game Awards, or was it during Game Fest? I think IGN did Game Fest or something like that. I don't remember. But that's literally the same game. You see a bullet in the chamber, and then you see James Bond. It's like, I don't know. We've had other third-party 007 games, which I really love. I love Everything or Nothing, so we'll have to see. It's not Yakuza, whatever, I don't know what the hell. But, Yeah, Elden Ring's coming. Deltarune. Final Fantasy VII, different version of that game. Now the biggest announcement for, besides maybe Mario Kart, well, there's two of them. Is GameCube games. GameCube games are finally coming to Switch, which is exclusively to Switch 2. That's really not. I shouldn't say it's shady, but it kind of is. It's like, nope, you're gonna be waiting. It could come out on fucking Switch. I scratch that. It is shady. The GameCube games on Switch Online could easily be on Switch 1 right now, but I don't care. I'm gonna be buying a Switch 2, but still, it's like that could easily be for both. If people don't want to buy a Switch 2 right away, let them play GameCube games. What the fuck? What's the deal? But it's exclusive. And then there's gonna be big surprise, a GameCube controller on my Nintendo, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna be buying that. It'll be probably be $50. They'll probably do like limit 4 of them for one account. I think that's what they did for 64s or 8. I know, 4. But yeah, it looks, purple GameCube controller. I think that's what it is. But yeah, typical. Wind Waker. What are the games they showed here? Is Soul Calibur 2. I mean, it's just so random. Soul Calibur 2, Wind Waker. Obviously, Mario Sunshine, Pokemon Gale of Darkness. Yeah, that. But yeah, Soul Calibur 2 is coming, the GameCube version, obviously. Yeah, the GameCube game's finally. But it just sucks it's exclusive to Switch 2. It doesn't really matter to me because I'm buying a Switch 2, but it should be for people that want to play on Switch 1 as well because it can run on there. It's not like they're just doing it because they can. They're just like, yeah, whatever. It's exclusive to Switch 2, fuck you. That's probably what, it's just dumb. Blood Dusk, what the heck? Yeah, the Dusk Bloods. A lot of people are saying it's like a successor to Bloodborne. It's not actually Bloodborne. I never played Bloodborne or Dark Souls or Demon Souls, but yeah, that's really cool. And then Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 are coming. Obviously, that's a Switch version of that. A lot of games they did, like third-party sizzle reel spotlight of all these games that Marvel Invasion game or whatever is coming. So, and then another big announcement was Donkey Kong. There's a new Donkey Kong game coming out. Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm just trying to see here what other announcements I missed because I don't want to miss anything here. I talked about Dusk Bloods. I mean, there's just so many. The sizzle reel, but yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza looks crazy. This is the 3D Donkey Kong game that everyone has been wanting for so long, ever since DK64. That game went until I think it's been 25 years, actually, and it's coming out in July. Yeah, it comes out July 17th, I think. Donkey Kong Bonanza. That's pretty wild. I think DK64 came out in 2000. I think it was like the tail end of the 64. So, oh yeah, Kirby, Air Riders, Kirby Air Ride 2, sequel to Kirby Air Ride on GameCube. It's a Kirby racing game. Can't forget about that. I'm just kind of skimming through here very carefully. That was right before the Donkey Kong announcement. And then they announced both SKUs of the Switch, one with digital with Mario Kart Worlds and then one without. So, I don't know, it's probably maybe cheaper to buy the one with digital Mario Kart Worlds, I'm not sure. I'm just going to buy the 451, so, and then get Mario Kart Worlds physical. But yeah, a lot of people are mad at at the pricing of the Switch. I'm definitely going to be doing more videos for this, so, and talking more about Switch 2 and the games, everything like that. So, but a lot of people are mad at the Switch 2, like the game prices. Not the price of the Switch itself, but mainly the games. So yeah, comment down below what was your favorite announcement during this Direct. What was your least favorite thing? Was it the game pack upgrades? Was it the pricing of the Switch? The pricing of the game? Everything. What was it? What was your least favorite announcement? Favorite announcement? GameCube, Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, stuff, Kirby, Air Riders, and stuff like that. So yeah, peace out. More random videos coming soon. Definitely making more videos of this. So if any more developments come. So later. Peace out.